Well. It's time for the glitz, the glamour, and the tea in Hollywood. Caitlin, what are the latest headlines about our favorite stars?
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready for Taylor. I feel bad about this. I don't like it. And we have sound?
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, you heard that? It was like resounding boos for Taylor Swift.
She does so much good.
Who does that?
Who does that? Well, she's, you know.
So we were just talking about this before we came back from break. So Taylor Swift grew up in Pennsylvania. She grew up an Eagles fan. And now she's dating Travis Kelce.
It's very difficult.
From the Kansas City Chiefs. I have to say, she showed up in white.
Neutral. Okay.
It was Switzerland.
Switzerland.
She was not rooting. Well, I mean, obviously she was rooting for her boyfriend, but she didn't have anything Chiefs related. She had no red. Exactly.
That's all I have to say about that.
Unbelievable. But we're still talking about the big game, right?
Game,
so, did you watch the halftime show at all?
I didn't watch any.
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
You didn't watch that. You didn't get a recap.
I didn't. No.
All right. Well, let's look here.
Okay.
So Kendrick Lamar and SZA joined him for part of performance here on his big game set for halftime show. They're now going on tour. And they're expanding their tour to make some stops in Europe.
Good for them.
So they had I think based on what social media reactions are telling us here today, the halftime performance was a little bit of a mixed bag. People either loved it or they hated it.
Oh, really?
So there was really no in between.
And that's very interesting.
But it sounds like it was successful for the two of them because now they're heading to Germany. Then they're going to be back for their national tour in Minneapolis, April 19th. They're wrapping up their North American leg in Washington. Then they start their 13-stop European tour, again, Germany, and it concludes in Stockholm. Other European cities have been added to the list as well. So they're expanding.
And I heard that the Muppets had the #1 commercial.
Yeah, you just said that. I didn't see that one.
94 million views.
That's insane. But
Booking.com.
Who doesn't love the Muppets?
Everybody loves the Muppets.
Probably the same people who don't like Taylor Swift.
Exactly, right? Could you imagine? That's terrible.
It is. Okay, so speaking of all of the big game performances, Jon Batiste, did you see his national anthem performance?
I did not.
So I was talking to Mark Robbins about it yesterday.
Yeah.
He loved it.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah,
that
he said, look
happy.
at this beautiful piano you can see here. So we see Jon Batiste.
He looks like a nice man, doesn't he?
Yeah, right? And he's
I want to be
very
his friend.
Musically inclined. Maybe you should ask.
Maybe I'll be John's friend.
All right, that would be awesome. So apparently he's from the New Orleans, Louisiana area.
Oh,
so
that's even better.
He had a lot of tributes to his hometown, including that piano, a lot of the music. It was like more symphonic. So a different rendition than our typical national anthem. But his wife is battling cancer. She came up with the idea to paint the piano.
She's
beautiful. A wonderful artist, so that artwork is hers.
It's beautiful.
So there was also a tribute to the New Orleans terror attack, and then his late grandfather as well,
oh, well, good for
who
John.
was a military veteran.
Johnny, I want to be your friend.
All right, we'll have to put it out in the universe.
Put it out in the universe.
Saturday Night Live, 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
This is big.
Big.
Special guest appearances include Tom Hanks, Sabrina Carpenter, Bad Bunny, John Mulaney, Dave Chappelle, Scarlett Johansson. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So the 50th anniversary SNL 50 anniversary special airs Sunday. It's a 3-hour telecast.
Is there a host? Live telecast? Is there a host?
Maybe it's rotating.
Okay.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out. It's very good.
Okay. So back to a little bit of unfortunate news here in Hollywood. Rapper A$AP Rocky, have you heard of him?
No.
So he's Rihanna's partner.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know who Rihanna is? Yes. Okay. So he's on trial here, and he's about to take the stand in his own defense on 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
Oh, boy.
So this could go well for him, or it could go really badly. Not legally required to testify. Putting him there is obviously very risky. He could get up to 24 years in prison if he's convicted. Wow. So his team, though, arguing that the gun that he fired in the scuffle with a former friend back in 2021 was just a prop that shot blanks.
Okay. And Fashion Week, I heard... well, I heard the Met Gala is focused on men's clothing this year.
Yeah, and it's always the first Monday in May.
Which I'm looking forward to. Finally, you know, the men get a little little nod
and you
their
know what?
way.
I like menswear on women.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I mean, I love a good suit. If it's tailored right, you know.
Okay.
I like menswear, yeah.
Very good.
So that'll be interesting. Tory Burch has launched her, look at this. How come we don't get invited to these events? This is Carolina Herrera. Okay, very good. So new, look at this with the skyline behind, these beautiful models taking the runway here. So basically, Fashion Week is well on its way, and this was atop a skyscraper. Wes Gordon is the latest designer for Carolina Herrera.
That's really beautiful.
Very beautiful. Look at all those flowers.
Yeah, it looks like it's on like where Marcy is, on the top of the Foundry.
We should tell the Foundry that they should have a fashion show.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes, I think we could get Kara to be involved.
Karen?
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Come on over, Karen. Join.